As I sit here in my garage of dreams on a miserable Monday in Manchester, deliberating all that this year has brought us, I realise it has been a year of highs, lows, tops, bottoms, and another 4 full seasons. Well, actually, by my reckoning, we've had more like 7 seasons. We've had 13, UK 3, Canada, Australia, Amsterdam, España, Italy, and a partridge in a pear tree. It's been a busy year. We've also got our first top-tier queer kicker of balls, Josh Cavallo. Welcome to the team, babe. We lost someone truly scrumptious. A Rolling Stone, a pacemaker, Sarah Harding, Stephen Sondheim, a king and a duke. But never fear, we gained a Johnson, joining what must be a rather large gathering, if not a full-blown party of that clan by now. Speaking of which, we've had parties that weren't parties, but were business meetings, no cheese and wine. And we've been finding out that being cancelled usually means being given a more high-profile job and getting to write and speak in most major publications. Where do I sign up for that, please? And thank you. We started the year with riots on Capitol Hill. But it turned out that democracy was just Biden. It's time to come good in the end. Fingers crossed it won't get trumped again and we can move on from these interesting times to something a little less exciting. I like my politics like I like my writers. Quiet and progressive. Sorry, wizard lady. That's you in the bin. The UK government finally managed to be world-beating at something. COVID-19 infection rates. They were the highest in the world, leading us into lockdown. Go UK! We eventually got our freedom back. And so did Britney. Fans worldwide rejoiced as Britney was given back her right to self-determination. While Britney was finding her feet, Reddit finally found its true purpose as well and shook the stock market with its shorting of GameStop, costing skanky short sellers an estimated $26 billion. Not bad for a bunch of kids in their mom's basements. While the stock market was suffering from a serious blockage in trading, the Suez delivered its own great big blockage. I don't think anyone has ever given that much attention to a canal with a ship in it. Like in Manchester, we're more used to shopping trolleys and psycho swans than shipping containers filled with sex toys. There were no butts to be banged for months. I mean, maybe it just needed some more fibre. We also discovered, weirdly, that old white men with the ability to end world hunger and climate change would rather measure the length of their rockets than actually create any meaningful change for the world. Leaving things better than you found them doesn't seem to be able to be packaged up into an oversized box and shipped next day. We saw the 5 Rings return this year as well. No, you filthy beggar. Not that film. The Olympics. The standout conversations were about mental health, predominantly Simone Biles, who dropped some of her multiple events to protect her mental health, only to be criticised by, guess who? Old white men who've only ever come last when alone. And after almost 20 years, we've finally had some trans athletes at the Games. Remember, they're dominating sports. That's why it's been 20 years before they got to the Olympics. Similarly, after 20 years, the West evacuated from Afghanistan. This, however, was not filled with glory or success. Sporty folks know all about the 5 Ps. Perfect preparation produces perfect performance. 5. Well, we had our own 7 in the UK. Piss poor planning producing piss poor performance. Like, I'm sure the beach was nice, even though the sea was closed. Whistles have been blown left, right, and centre. Government departments and social media companies have all had their fair share of red faces. And it's almost as if they don't actually have our best interests at heart. Personally, it's been a year of dreams coming true. I released 2 bangers, podcasted with amazing people, gave out thousands of pounds in prizes, helped raise a few quid for children in need with fellow drag racers Tia Coffey and Veronica Green, starred in Chicago on tour, landed the role of a lifetime of Hedwig in Hedwig and the Angry Inch, and connected with thousands of people through live shows and online. It's also, for me, been a year of setting boundaries, being clear about what I will allow and won't, and for the first time ever, actually sticking to it. And while there's been upsets and disappointments, there's also been great joy. And more than ever, it's reminded me to laugh. So this coming year, find the things that bring you joy and laugh as much as you can.